Good day everyone, my name is John Gabriel, and today I'm tasked to choose any topic from prelim to midterm. So the topic I chose is Gumburza. But before that, I'll tell you what's the abstract about Gumburza. So on January 20, 1872, 2,000 soldiers, Filipino soldiers and workers, together with La Madrid, tried to attempt a rebellion. But unfortunately, they failed due to miscommunication with their allies. And because of that, all the leaders of the rebellion died. And because all the leaders died, they cannot blame anyone. So the Spanish writers chose to blame this rebellion to the Gumburza because of their growing influence in that area. And on February 15, Jose Burgos, Mariano Gomez, and Jacinto Zamora was sentenced to death by Izquierdo. And on February 17, the three priests, Gomez, Burgos, and Zamora, was sentenced to death using the garrote on sunrise at Luneta Park. So that's the stand of the story of Gumburza. So the reasons why I chose this topic is because it's very relatable to our present time. In the story, there is the injustice of the government towards the Gumburza, the false rumors that the Spanish writers spread about the Gumburza. There's also the miscommunications that the rebellion group suffered with. So in the present time, there's also that kinds of things. If you still remember about the AJK, the extrajudicial killings by President Duterte during 2016 to 2018, I think it's very active at that time. So I know that they kill people for because they're criminals, because of drugs, but we cannot still really say that all those people that they kill are criminals. And we can also, but I can't say that they cannot be innocent too. But we cannot really tell if they're innocent or criminal just because they are drugs on their pocket, right? So I think there's no very valid proof or reasons nga kaning mga tawhana is mga they are really criminals, right? And I think that's the very injustice of the government that they bring justice to their hands themselves, and it's very cruel for them to kill people just because of those. And if you remember, there's also a lot of victims, like in the pork barrel, where the Senator De Lima being accused, right? But there's also they are not only people who is part of that pork barrel. There's also a lot of people who is part of that, but they are not being blamed for that. They are not imprisoned for that. So I think there's a lot still injustice of people just because they have power on their hands, and there's also a lot of innocent people who being punished, being to prisons just because they blame just because they are poor or they don't have power with them. So in that, I think it's very the Gumburza what happened or what the Gumburza have suffered with is very what the people, the Filipino citizen, is being suffering from right now. That's all. So this topic is remarkable to me is because it has taught me a lessons of forgiveness and not holding a grudge against other people. If you still remember of the last minute of life of Father Jose Burgos, the executioner kneeled down to him and asked for forgiveness because he is going to kill him. And the father just calmly said that, "My son, you are forgiven, for you have just doing your job." So and that's let me it just blow my mind that if Jose Burgos can forgive someone who is going to kill him, then why can't I forgive someone who just hurt my feelings and not kill me, right? So it felt me like I should forgive all those people because it may change something in me, in my heart, that it changed my perspective in life. So that's the reason why.